Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 42 of my Rags to Riches Realm of Magic edition. And if you are returning, welcome back. And of course, a few parts ago, we moved over to the U-Bright area because they're going to university, so I thought it would be easier to be here. We just temporarily moved here. We're in a tiny home. And of course, in the last part, Angelina and Benji started doing some romantic interactions. We can whisper sweet nothings. I was looking to see whether it came up as a top level. So they now have a little bit of pink, and we shall see. Because one of my goals was for one of them, at least, or two of them, to get married to each other and maybe have a baby. So we got some royalties. So let's see, is there anything else we can tickle? I think we already did that before. Oh no, there's the movie's over. For him it is. And she looks like she's crying from college cram. I guess that's quite funny. Because they're at university. So he decided to go play Blick Block. Okay, so Aurora's presentation is, as good as it can get. So let's take a look. She needs to attend a guest lecture and achieve level 5 research and debate, but it's too early in the day to attend any guest lectures, so she cannot do that. She's got all her homework. No, she doesn't have. I think I didn't have her do the one homework because I figured we would wait for the Brainiacs to reset, is what I was thinking we would do with her. So she could go up here and our very empty room. We'll just put the walls down because it's easier with the roof style house to have them down and out of our way altogether. And she needs to get to level 5 of robotics skill. She has to enhance a bot, but that's not happening. And I think the problem with the RC quadcopter is that it requires you to have a mechanism and a computer chip. So we'll maybe have her, this is just not really her thing, so I don't know whether I should even bother having her in here, but it'd be nice to get her to at least the second level of this. But perhaps we'll do it. We'll have her try and keep an eye on her. A computer chip. She wants to buy an observatory. Do we have even room on this lot for an observatory? I guess we could maybe have it over here instead of this tree, if we decided to. They don't actually have that much money, so perhaps that's a little bit of a, an unrealistic wish for her to do. So we're going to put that in. We'll let her do that. And then she'll also stay out of our way. And why don't you're still watching. I don't know why you're watching and he's not watching. No, we're not going to ask to be friends. Romance. Compliment appearance. I don't think she likes the movie very much. I saw a thumbs down. Where are you going anyways? Oh, you're going to get a glass of water, of course. As you would do. So, interesting. We may as well enthuse about magic. And we could whisper sweet nothings, but we need to go over and sit beside her. So we'll see whether he actually does that. We keep going back and forth. Let's see. Oh, look, she got to level 5. That's what I needed her to get to. So that's good. So I'll keep an eye on. And okay, is our door locked? It's set as the front door, but I guess we'll leave it unlocked. And what are you doing? You're going to go inspect the garden. Is that part of our club activities? Is that why? No, it is not. Okay. We'll have a deep conversation. And I guess discuss favorite art pieces, though I wouldn't have thought you would have had any. And we will do this tickling again. Oh, you did? Oh, because I must have given her that trait when she aged up. So she, of course, her ranking is a virtuoso. They both are. And we don't know her education. Really? We live together. I don't know why we have to. We'll discuss debate best captains or whatever, since we're both geeks. And we will Maybe we will actually, let's see, more romance. We'll ask if she's single, even though I think I already asked that. And romance, compliment appearance. Good, yes. Well, you didn't know, and you're gonna come in and grab a serving of that. You need some fun, actually. What could you do? What is that sparkling? Oh, probably from leveling up. Yeah, you need some fun. What could you do that's fun? You don't really need social, and I kind of want you not to interfere. I don't think this is fun, but we'll try it anyways. Mind concentrating. Oh, she did hurt herself. She didn't get dazed, but she hurt herself. So go do that for now, and we'll see if we'll see whether that seems to be fun. Okay, no, we don't want to eat that. So why don't we cook? You've already maxed everything. Why don't you actually just rally the troops? That's what we should do. Club gatherings, rally the troops, and then no one needs to eat anything. And poor Winston seems to be afraid of everything. I don't know why she just jumped there a little bit. And, oh, we can have our first kiss. More. I'm just going to try in clubs. Rally the troops again. And we'll do first kiss, and hopefully it turns out. Oh, what was that?
Thanks.
I saw him shaking his head about something. I'm gonna just turn. And I'm gonna put the walls partially up. And hit play again. There we go. Okay, so can we do anything else? Nothing that I really care about. Let's go check in on Angelina. Oh, we can become best friends. I didn't even actually know we weren't best friends. I would have thought we were already best friends, but maybe she was best friends with her sister. I bet you will get the message that. Yeah. Oh well. There is a mod. You can use mods to have more than one best friend. Possibly even MCCC. I'm not sure. I haven't used it for a while. I will embrace. And deep personal conversation. Oops, that was a bit weird. I'll go slow. Go normal speed. Ask about day. And I have to say, romance exchange. I think we already did this, but we'll try it again. And romance, compliment appearance, and oh look, this is helping his charisma. That's good. And I don't know about asking on a date. I guess we could, but we could just have it here. I don't think I really feel like doing that right now. Flirt. But I think then we'll just let them do their own thing. We'll maybe go on a date later. They've got their pink up a little bit more now, so that works. Oh, and there's Patchy off of his little perch. So your fun is okay. So why don't you, for now, you need to craft a chatter bot. And so why don't you just do that? Craft a chatterbot, because that doesn't require anything but the salvage parts, so that's good. And we'll do red, and you'll go off to do that. And how about you, Angelina? What do you need to do? You need to actually, I have you on this, and we could put up banners on your sports arena because we're in the right neighborhood for that. Okay, we're here, and it's right here, so we're going to prank. Oh, I forgot. We're in his. Oh, she actually has to. So why don't we do that? We're in their neighborhood. That's why, because I've been playing in the U-Bright neighborhood, but they're actually in the Foxbury neighborhood, so that's probably why I was, like, things weren't quite where I thought they would be. So we'll let her go do that, and then I think they need to put it on their own, so they can do it after she does it. And then after she's done that, actually, Aurora, did that help you with your fun? Maybe a little bit. Why don't you actually do some fun? Why don't you play a game for a little bit to get your fun all the way up? And now you're very playful. Not exactly what I wanted. So why don't you come here and... We got different color walls because some is walls and some is roof, so that's why. So we're going to try to calm down. And then I think you're still working on your painter extraordinaire. So you need to make some excellent paintings, which we will have you do. But for now, what you're going to do is you're going to come in here and you're going to produce a new track, because I think you had a whim to do that. And then once you're finished with that, how much is this painting? Not very much. So why don't you just sell that to the collector? And then for your art society, you need to do 3 types of paintings. So you may as well just do those. And where is your painting skill? It is level 10. Okay. Yeah, so she can do anything. All right, so she's going off to do that. And why don't you, Angelina, chat with Patchy? Why don't we make small talk? And we don't know his traits. We don't know this Patchy's traits. So we're going to get to know. And I'd rather discuss interests. I don't want to do get to know all the time. I'd rather do the other options. We'll ask about his non-existent career, because we know that he'll be... We can brag about really tiny house. So he's a dance machine. Was that what our last one was? I don't really remember. Ask about day. Let's see. I'm just curious. Do we have like 2 Patchies in our... So this is our Patchy that's here, who's a dance machine. And is the other Patchy from home also in her... I don't know. Too many people to look through. And they're not coming up very quickly. I'm just looking for the name. Now they're starting to come up. Yep. Only one Patchy seems to be appearing in her list of people she knows. So Angelina, okay, you've done that long enough, so why don't you burn that track? And then outstanding. They're both outstanding. Okay, so you're good for that. And then you're going to come sell this. And then what do you actually need to do, Benji? You need to do homework, but I think I purposely left that for you. And you need to work on a term paper. So let's have you come work. Oh, it broke. It wasn't showing it's broken, but then, yeah. So I think... he has already done this repair or upgrade, so he needs to do craft an object on a woodworking table. So we'll just stick him back onto his academic for now. And why don't you come do one of your paintings you need to do? You need to do a realism painting. So why don't we, well, you need to do different paintings. Why don't you do your realism painting first? People are just hanging out outside, I have to say. And... you kind of did what you needed to do for that. And I was purposely not having her do anything for the Brainiacs. I'm going to have her do some studying for her archaeology. There, she's going to do that. Because I think her fun should be maxed. It's not even maxed. We'll let her play a little bit longer. So they're doing their own thing, and I'll be back when they're done. Benji went off to his eSports match because it was Saturday. So we're going to actually attend a guest lecture with our sister. And because they both need to, I mean, they all need to, but they're further, I think, on it than them. So we're going to have them go do that. And I'll be back when they are finished. So they both went and they're done. And Benji's still at his match. And I have Angelina coming here and doing a painting for her art society because she is still a new member. She needs to work her way up through that. Aurora is back to doing some studying, and I find people just keep coming and hanging out at their door. I don't really know why. But so they're doing their own thing, and we're still waiting for Benji to come back home. Oh, and we got 500 simoleons because Benji has returned from his match and he won. So we got some power sip swag in his inventory from the event sponsors. So let's take a look at his inventory and see what he got. So we got some posters. He got some, we got a chair, power sip inferno. Consuming this is scientifically proven to increase your odds in video game tournaments. Oh, and he's a captain now. So he did a lot. He got to level 4, and I know that when I've looked before, you're supposed to get the chair unlocked for getting to level 4, the special chair that he actually has in his inventory. But I know with the debate machine, when my sim got to the top of the debate, you know, senior member or whatever it's called, she got the machine, but she didn't unlock it. So we're going to check and see whether, so we can't do anything. We can't drag these. So we actually have to, so while we can drag it out, and we can put this back in his inventory. Can we? Yes, it went back in. So let's come in here. We're going to take his black chair and place it in his inventory. And we're going to check and see whether it is actually indeed unlocked. And it is. We're going to buy one because we already have it. So because I did have someone win one, but they weren't level 4 yet. And they didn't unlock it. So just winning it didn't get it for them. But there it is back here. So we're going to give him his chair. And there he has his chair, and it did get unlocked, unlike the machine. But this is more like a career type thing. So he can actually, we can have him quit because he's done. But before we do that, let's take a look at what he needs to do for the Foxberry Spirit Squad. He needs to put up banners on his own arena. So we can just put up his own and it'll get rid of them. And we'll think about what is this? She's a vendor, but there's nothing there to vend. Oh, he's sad from Pride Tarnished. But, you know, you fixed it by fixing everything up. So I'm not sure why you're so sad now. And this person is still here at the door. So he is doing his homework. So why don't you come home? And why don't we go over here? And he still needs to do all his guest lectures, but we can probably do that even though him being in the, we'll think about it. Let me know whether you think he should quit the team, which means he won't get the scholarship anymore, but he could become a freelance programmer, which would make him obviously a lot more money. And since he's already unlocked everything and got what he needed from it, he doesn't really need to be in it. Or we can just leave him. I can manage doing the guest lectures now that we're in the neighborhood, even with him having to be doing his practice and stuff like that. So let me know what you think they should do, or he should do in particular. So let her finish her painting. And then I thought we would have Benji invite her, and we got that. And we would go to the museum. So we do 2 things at one turn. So you're going to come over here, and why don't we compliment appearance again, even though you probably could have a nicer outfit on. Oh, and there is Winston. Okay, so you probably studied enough. You're really focused from doing that yoga, and you have got to level, what have you got to for archaeology? Level 4. But you need to actually increase your research and debate skills. So why don't you come? We'll have her do that in here probably once we are finished with this. So we are going to come here and try and ask Angelina on a date is what we're going to do. Will she say yes? I think it's guaranteed. At least when they live together. So we're going to go to the museum, and I'll be back when they get there. So they're here at the Willow Creek Museum. So to start with, I'm going to just have Angelina quickly look at her 3 paintings. And then we're going to get on with the date so that she can get this part done. And we'll bring Benji inside too, because it is freezing out here. There you can see their breath. And it's definitely colder here than it is in Brightchester. So I don't think we're going to buy a hot tub. I don't know where we would actually put a hot tub, to be quite honest. I don't know why you didn't transportate over here. So we're going to stop this view. We just need to get it. You just need to get them to start it, and then it counts it. So, and then we'll go to the next one. And we have that done. So now that we're done that, we're going to take her over to the romance soulmate aspiration. Which, of course, serial romantic and soulmate are the same for the first tier. It just requires you to have a boyfriend or girlfriend and to go on 2 dates. So this is going to be our first date. So we need to sit and talk with our date. So why don't we whisper sweet nothings. Okay, you're done looking at that picture. Let's actually get on with the date. We'll try that tickle mercilessly again. And why don't we recite love poetry? They both need to be flirty at the same time. And this doesn't seem to be talking. So why don't we... Now all the romantic options are called. It did count. Okay, good. Very good. She wants to make a move. Well, she doesn't. She just has it. Oh, he's very flirty. So maybe we'll have him do some things, and maybe that will make her flirty. We'll compliment appearance. We're not going to do a friendly duel. Sexy pose. I guess they could duel with each other, but I think because we still need to do Aurora. Well, I would like to have Aurora do her duels, but obviously not in this part. So why don't we just kiss? And oh good, and we got that. So we have to kiss passionately. So let's try and look for that option. Anywhere. Look deeply into eyes. We'll try that one instead. And continue to look for kiss passionately. We can promise to dedicate song. And I'm still looking for that. I can't. I can tease flirtatiously. I guess I could have her try and do the kissing passionately. See if it's coming up for her, since it doesn't seem to be coming up for him. Whisper sweet nothings. And then let's switch over to Angelina. And... dog's sneezing for some reason. Oh, we can compliment appearance. I can't seem to... Oh, it doesn't really matter. Because of their reputation, it doesn't actually matter that I can't kiss passionately, because we don't... We may as well ask as single. And then why don't we actually switch back over to Benji, and we'll kiss hands. And maybe it was because they were sitting down, perhaps, because you can't do it. Then you think it would have just... We're going to ask to be girlfriend. They're pretty high pink. Got a picture, kind of. Did that count? Yes, it did. So now, why don't we joke about fashion? And see whether, well, I keep getting sidetracked. Oh, there it is, passionate kiss. What is it? What are you doing? Well, they seem to like it. So, there we go. And we have our gold, and we even got our kiss passion. That must have been the joking with the date that he was doing there, because it kind of lacked it. And so what does he want to do? He wants to share a straw. Well, I don't think we want to... Oh, it's actually not freezing anymore. Maybe you could. Why don't we do that? Let's see if we can find it and get that whim. There it is. Had to go through through levels of friendly to find it. So we'll let him do that and hopefully get that whim. So he got his whim. They're going to do that. But I would say they have had a successful first date. And their pink is very, very high now. But we're going to end this part here. Thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!